Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And AI agents are evolving fast, solving multi step problems, and writing the production level code and assisting across the domains. But unleash their full potentials, we need a powerful reasoning model that doesn't break the compute budget. And that's where NVIDIA's Llama Nemotron Super v1.5 comes into it. And NVIDIA's Nemotron family and has the best OpenAI models with high quality synthetic data that advance the training techniques and the transparent methods enabling the practical high demand efficient AI agents. Let's understand how Llama Nemotron Super 48 billion version 1.5 is being kind of like top into the artificial analysis index leaderboard. So I'm gonna explain to how it's been done. And if you look at this, the family actually is the strongest open models in the ecosystem with greater efficiency and accuracy as well. But Demetron is being released on Friday, and it's been done pretty good. If you look at like in terms of like the leaderboard, it is being top with the 64, which means like it's done into the pretty much into the artificial analysis index with 7 evaluation, and it's been par with Kimi 2 and Queen 3.2 and Llama Nemotron. Reason itself is there, and the nearest one is like Minimax M1 with 80k ones. And if you understand it, Mistral 3.2, it looks pretty low in terms of like doing the reasoning capabilities of that. So let's understand how this kind of like what won their synthetic data and instructions and function calling with the help of the task, how they've been achieved a super reasoning model, right? And not only they have done into the reasoning, but the major things, if you look at here, right, their neural architecture search is a key thing. That's where it's it's gonna gives you the faster reasoning responses, and it's not only delivering the best throughput but the faster response, because when you compare to the response into the GPUs which they have spent it, right, Nematron v1.5, it's pretty amazing. And that is actually surprised me in terms of like understand and how they have been trying the model. Let's gonna understand the training of the model. And they call it as a best reasoning agentic world because they have the pretty good post-training open data set. So the data set was created completely. um, the models like Queen uh, 235 and DeepSeek, that's allow them to create high quality function calling instructions and the reasoning capabilities. And these datasets are available in Hugging Face. If you wanted to go and see this dataset, it's gonna be available, and you can and we can also start using this dataset and broke down into the further. But before going to the dataset, let's understand the architectural understanding of this entire model. That's a major thing. So, and they have done a distillation to improve the model efficiency, which they have taken into the Llama 3.3 70 billion, and they use a neural architecture search. That's a key thing. And then they use the knowledge distillations and continue pre-training. So these are the three key things. They improve the model efficiency. And when it comes to the supervised fine tuning to improve the agentic skills with the reasoning, the NVIDIA NIM is a framework which they have been built. They actually had a reasoning training data, and which is being curated and taken a responsibility with the Llama 3.3 70 billion, Qwen 235 billion, and they keep on training on this data with the reasoning capabilities, with again the curated prompt, and that's helped it to be have the reinforcement learning for the reasoning, and it's enable the entire reasoning with the prompts and if conditions, the prompts and rule based workbench prompts. And if you look at like it's started verifying that, and then they have given a helper SDK prompts as well. So that's how it's become a super strong and advanced AI, agentic AI reasoning model. So let's understand how this entire team started this journey. So the team leveraged reinforcement learning, which we talks about, and to the limits to achieve the reasoning capabilities above that. So they have done the reward aware reference optimization and direct preference optimization. The reward is like best in class model, like we started giving the rewards to the model, how it's been performing it, along with the tool function calling it, and the reinforcement learning with verifiable rewards. Unlike the other models, if you're given the rewards, it's things that like it solves a not complex problem, it solved the normal problem and started thinking like it have done it. But when you enforce the learning with verifiable rewards, it is like instruction followed. So it is gonna automatically take the path and it's understand the complication and then started is doing that. And the Llama Nemotron Super is available on a NIM. So if you are an NVIDIA developer, you can start using it on top of their model, and you can build with this couple of instructions, and you can start downloading it as well. Let me see into the Hugging Face about this model and what is there. So if you look at this kind of like a model, it's performed pretty good in terms of like the benchmarks, and uh, it's been top into the most of the bench. And let's see is like the model card. If I understand the model card, so this model is significantly upgraded into the previous model, and this has been available into the Llama 1, and we can start utilizing this model straight away. If you wanted to deploy, you can start deploying about this model and with any kind of like interface level itself. So I recommended you to start utilize this model and try to see is like how it's been performing it. and you could let me see is like I'm calling it the tooling function capabilities of this model, and let's it's been how fast it's been. So you can straight away deploy this model and start fine tuning, and maybe you can build your unique AI agents endpoints with NVIDIA's Llama 3.3 Eptron. I love this, and I hope you guys build a powerful AI agents with it. And if you look at right, so how it's been given, the web search, it surprised me. It's gonna go to the Tesla site, and they started summarizing it like how it's been reported the company Bitcoin gains and the autopilot driven assistants, partial ones. So pretty amazing. You will start playing with it and post your comments on that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support.